Good morning and welcome to Pinky and the Brain for February the 28th, 2022. I'm Mom.
And this is Brain.
Brian. Good morning, Brian. How are you today?
Oh, I want to hurt someone.
Oh, that's the name of the game. Brian, I did run into a problem. Remember we did Sphere of Influence, Brian? Excuse me, do you remember that we did the power source, Brian?
Yeah.
I didn't get credit for it, Brian. So I had to go back and do it again this weekend, Brian. And none of my duty officers, my bridge officers, had EV suits. Mine magically appeared, but they just died. A lot.
That is, when you, this is very strange, but, there should be somewhere when you enter the whole thing, a box where, you can pick up EV suits. Except, of course, if those, if someone completely stole the locker where they are usually stored in.
Well, the locker was there, Brian, because I knew where to look, but there were no EV suits there, Brian, because with the automatic EV suits, you don't need to have a package of EV suits anymore.
And it didn't work.
So we had to go all the way back to ESD and take some.
Okay. Yeah. This is, with this new EV suits feature I have, of course, when I was looking for weaknesses of the current the current government, I have seen this EV suit thing. They botched it a lot. And I still, maybe I find a way to exploit it somehow.
Well, I was annoyed, Brian, but I looked at the instructions, and the instructions say that the EV suits will automatically appear in the vacuum of space. It does not say they will automatically appear in a toxic environment. For your bridge officers.
Whatever it was, I won't have a discussion with the manual I have not read.
I was surprised. So were they. They died a couple of times. Anyway, Brian, I did get through it. Yay, Pinky. And I got through Sphere of Influence and Circle Within Circles and Supply Woes and Contested Zone and the Omega Standoff in the Tower Control, leaving and Step Between Stars, leaving only Fluidic Destruction and Surface Tension.
On Step Between Stars, there you have picked up an EV suit, I guess.
I did, Brian.
Also, one for each bridge officer once you have been there?
No, I just stole the good ones from ESD.
Oh. Okay. All is good.
It was not my fault, Brain. They are supposed to check their equipment before going on away missions, and I am not in charge. I'm not smart enough to be in charge. That's why I hired them.
Yeah, and that's why you, I know, you know one way I make my bridge officers to take care for their stuff. If you're bot, your salary will drop significantly, but you don't pay us anyway. But just consider when I put you into depth for failing. Okay, what next on our master plan for Conquer the Galaxy? Because over the weekend, I have decided my ship now shots tiny comets and marbles, and even I shot now tiny marbles. I introduced marbles in my master plan.
You're a good Brian. Well, we could go back, Brian, and finish the 2 from Solon A. Dyson, or we could go and finish up the ones we were working on in the Delta Quadrant.
Oh, it's Dyson-wise, it would be surface tension.
Yes, Brian. It would be surface tension.
Okay. I have picked surface tension.
I have accepted it, and I have invited you to a team, and you are a team with me, so we are ready to be a team. Shall we go?
Yeah. Transwarp.
Transwarping brain. Good morning, Marhawkman. And good morning, Sing Galaxy Star Queen. Yes, I've been awake since 3 my time too, because that is how it goes. Marhawkman, I don't know what the AN-225 is or was. I'm sorry.
Big freighter.
Aww.
I would have considered it's an Antonov something.
Give me one moment here.
Yeah, built in the 80 damn old freight ship and biggest ship, biggest freighter, biggest ship, airplane. So 175-ton air freighter and carrying incredibly heavy stuff airwise. Okay, I'm ready to begin.
Give me 1 second, Brian.
Yep.
Alrighty, beginning.
Yeah. Accepting.
Last time on Star Trek Online. We are fighting a war on multiple...
I skipped that, Brian, and jumped all the way into something else.
Yeah, and skip again and jump into something totally different. This sphere needs marbles. Where are you?
I'm in the conference room. I'm talking to...
Already.
Already? You said skip again. Much skipping. Skippity, 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 brain.
Running ahead cause apparently we got into different... What? I don't see you on the map.
I'm in map number 3. I think you are in map number 4. I shall see if I can join you in map number 4.
No,
Nope.
we can't. What the... Who has decided to...
This isn't a solo mission, is it?
Reading? It is a solo thing. Okay.
Well, the heck with that, Brian.
Yeah. It didn't smell like a solo mission. Ugh.
Means we have to go to the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we do our patrolling the Delta Quadrant?
Yes,
Okay, it is
definitely.
better with friends.
Better with friends, indeed.
Let us do... How about we do the Kelsid system first?
Kelson system, satellite defense.
Yes, Brian.
Let's defend some satellites or pick them up.
Launching, Brian.
Launching.
convoy has a. I was surprised. You're.
Yeah, the more busy bad cooks in Starfleet apparently.
One asks oneself, Brian, how did they survive? If they are not quite competent.
Locations for you to deploy defense satellites. Defense satellites have been hot commodities as of late. Between the Borg, species 8472, the Vought, and the Vaadwaur, one can never be too safe. Look out! It's a Vaadwaur patrol!
I have gotten smarter, Brain. I will not touch the blue marbles.
They'll be here any second!
Not indeed.
The Vaadwaur are arriving!
All toys in place, Brian.
I... My own toys to this just create a big mess.
Another Vaadwaur patrol! Must have made them angry. And angrier! Another group of Vaadwaur! Hopefully these are the last of them. Just feel that. I think we can make it. Thank you for deploying.
That was easy, Brian.
It went well. More patrols on the list.
Yes, Brian. Yes, Brian.
Oh, it's Farn or Zahl.
Let us do Preying on the Weak, the Farney system.
Right here. Barney system.
Launching for Farney. I saw Farney this weekend.
Had a nice time?
Yes, it's very nice to see
That's
him.
good.
Thank you for if you repair the damage on our vessels, we will be able to work together against the Vaadwaur.
Timeline change imminent.
But they will affect everyone else.
You would join forces with these creatures? Disgusting.
Cooperative vessels have arrived.
Brine! I didn't even try to touch the marbles, Brine.
You should have never come to this quadrant. Now you're going to die here.
Oh, you have to die someplace.
To add some toys.
The wreckage of your ship will warn the rest of the time.
Reinforcements from the cooperative have arrived.
Light.
It's a bright light, Brine.
We are grateful for your long-range
And I'm leaving the system, Brine. And we have one more to do. Shall we do this all system, Brine?
Will do.
Launching.
Launching.
Launch it. Launch it.
Launched. Launched.
And serving bacon.
We're reading your beacon signal
Bacon
now.
is served.
A few ships need repairs before they can escape the blockade. Our ships are about to break through. Please cover their escape.
Warning. Attention all ships. Bond forces have followed weight of vessels.
I wonder, Brian. These seem like nice people, but I don't think they had this very well planned.
Targeted.
Focus on the Vadwar. Their boat, the Vought should lead. Engines are online. We're getting out of here.
Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area.
Ooh, they make shiny, big marbles, Brian. Pretty.
Maybe you get out of it.
I got out of it, Brian.
Just a suggestion.
I want to catch one and take it home with me. I shall fix their ship.
Thank you. We can make it from here.
Thanks for the assist. Leaving the war.
Maybe, Brian, we should send one of our repair teams over to the big
That's
ship
all
that
that's
got
left.
bombed
If you rejoin
or
the
got
fleet,
destroyed,
we can
however it
make
got
our
hurted. And they can repair it in 15 seconds like they repaired an entire spaceship in 15 seconds. Oh, you took away the red marbles, Brian.
Please protect our fleet so we can escape.
Now fighting and, or as I would say, marble time.
You're a real lifesaver. Once we've
That was easy.
Yeah, and people are confusingly thankful.
Commander Eldex wants to meet with you in the Molinia system. I'm bringing 7 of 9 in to back you up on this. She's familiar with the Vadwar and will be a valuable asset on this mission. Good luck.
Shall we accept this one, Brian? Revolution?
Let's have a look into it. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, let's revolutionize or whatever.
Revolutionize!
Yes, just see the other side of an emperor's coin.
I am transwarping Brian.
Run swap.
Sleep well, Galaxy Star Queen 77. And beginning my revolution. I will turn around and around and around. And eventually the screen will load.
Yeah.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested IS.
Let's go over the point.
The pretty lady and the snake man.
Supremacy is keep.
Ugh.
Sprinkles. Sprinkles brain.
Ah, yes, of course. I understand.
Hexafluorine sprinkles, they will be delicious on my cake. Hexafluorine donuts.
Consider duranium donuts. Fuck.
Vaadwaur ships. You have trespassed in This is our.
Oh, don't make us shoot you, poor ships. We shot up all the snaky ships. Oh, they shot me, brain. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice, Brian, and they shooted me.
Ugh. Unfriendly folks.
I have extensive experience.
We need the communications console.
You already found the shiny things.
I always find shiny things, Brian. Shiny things.
I will break this locked door.
Shiny things. Shiny tiny things.
have the console. There is no...
Quick hopping along.
We'll scuttle the Herodian ship so they won't know the console is missing.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthan vessel. They are not altering.
Attention,
Ooh.
They cannot escape this system.
There is no need to destroy that ship.
I have a whole laboratory available. Why am I now seated in this?
You may have a quarrel with the Benthans, Eldix. We do not.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Herodian array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications.
be ruined.
The Herodian could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaadwaur fleet finds them...
No need to shoot allies, Snake Boy.
Benthans must be... I've jammed the Benthan ship...
Unacceptable.
That's not a risk.
They did not need to die.
It was for the good of the mission. I would expect a former Borg to understand that logic. I am impressed by your ability to view things objectively.
That course...
I do not like the Snake Man.
Well, in uncivilized areas and stuff, snake eat mice. We
I
don't
do not like
want
the
to
Snake
trust
Man.
Snakes.
We do not trust Snake Man. Good
Yes.
morning, Cliff the Self-Aware AI. Welcome to Pinky and the Brain.
Do you think what I'm thinking?
Yes, Brain! I think I'm thinking what you're thinking, but I do not know where Pippi Longstocking's book is.
I'm just musing. Are transporter beams maintained by post office? That would explain a lot of these transwarps.
Yes, Brain.
Verification code 109.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security,
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the man's...
Should we just fly casual, Brain?
Yeah, somehow. Maybe you ruffle your hair or whatever just to look casual and not totally uncaring and the like, yes.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security code. My predecessor was more lax.
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the...
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here.
Fly casual.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
There's 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected. great deal of trust in you, Commander.
Impressively.
I am after one goal. The liberation of my people from these monsters. I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all.
But that means you would betray us too if that served your purpose.
It is time for someone with a stronger resolve.
Thinking, did you pick a smart pill?
It's the coffee brine.
I'm transmitting coordinates for secure.
Maybe it's me, Brine, but do you see a big black circle growing on that planet?
Indeed.
It is ominous, Brine.
But it happens to a snake planet, so I decide not to care.
They have very strange sunrise and sunset on this planet.
Yeah, definitely. Transporter systems maintained by post officers.
Or by Packlads.
If transferred by packlets, we now would end on a totally different location.
You are so smart, Brian. Of course we would.
Use these hollow projectors. You'll all...
So first you say don't use hollow projector ships, but to use hollow projector costumes. Are very strange.
Okay, now we look snaky. Sneaky snaky. Ugh.
I wonder. It won't let me play Splish Splash. I can't play in the water, Brian.
Oh, so sad.
It is. I like playing in the water, Brian.
Now we place useless devices in this useless something.
But I have sprinkles.
I walk alone and do some device planting.
Where to plant a device? I will plant a device right here. I have planted a recording device. What will it grow into after I have planted it?
It's now
Will it be a flower?
weakness.
Maybe it will become a tomato plant.
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back here.
If we are finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
She is a very funny hologram.
Yeah, somehow her
Her pretty jewelry shows.
yeah. Exactly. That were the words I was looking for.
Hawkman, you raise an excellent point.
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
What? What's happening?
Okay, snake spitting bugs. I don't know what I dislike more.
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies.
I read all about it on Facebook.
I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are
Eggman
Vodwa,
propaganda
and we
doesn't
will
work in
conquer
really
our
obvious 40 situations.
I'll stand with you. No, colossal betrayer.
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vodwa. Kill them.
I think our time here is done. We should make our way to the extraction point.
Yeah. Ow.
Well, that was
You've
easy.
been good at this.
Get out! Get out now!
Run away! Run away!
Hey, though I now have a joke for it, this gets boring.
This part is boring, Brian.
I need to rally my people. The ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act.
Hey, now it's time to get out of this.
The transmission signal is strong.
To get out of here. Full impulse is working now.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with...
Do we get to keep the ships, Brian?
I hope not so.
Ugh.
Was much cooler.
There's something interesting.
Congratulations, Captain.
Does he?
Our alliance is going to need more help if we want to succeed against the Vodwar.
We have more patrols to do, Brian, but only one. This would be perfect.
Let me look into this. Okay, this time a so-called Kinber system.
I am ready to launch if you are ready to launch, Brian.
Launching!
Launching!
Okay, I will officially declare the squadron snake space.
This is not an attractive-looking man. Spiky man. Donuts, sprinkles.
I see our escort has arrived. And
Indeed.
you as well.
There's more sprinkles. There's many sprinkles out here.
Oh, that thing looks cool. I like the setup.
Looks like a giant ship in space.
That completes our run. We'll wait for our trade contact here.
Much obliged for the escort.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Brian? I was thinking it was getting pretty quiet.
Quiet.
Time to get underway. Initiating transport now.
Speaking for myself and all of my crew, I'd like to say that we appreciate the escort.
Okay, elections again, but
As long as they don't feed us, we are good.
and of generous friendly attitude.
Uh-oh, multiple hostiles on sensors. And here we are, safe and sound.
Raiding another group of raiders inbound to the trade facility. Ready to intercept.
Excellent work. We've received all 3 shipments of supplies, intact and on schedule.
That worked nice.
And we didn't get eaten, and we didn't have to have Leola root stew. I call that a win-win.
Yeah, and no ranganzo, and no fish, and yeah, and no pressure.
And we didn't get eaten by snakes. And I found extra sprinkles.
That's not good for.
And I think, Brain, I should go to work and make lots of money. Let's see. Oh, we have a big one tomorrow, Brian.
There's something interesting I'd like.
Big one tomorrow. Oh, looking into episodes.
It is the big ground mission.
Take down.
Yes, sir. Hey, if we work hard, Brain, maybe we can finish Delta Quadrant before Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have to play the dreaded Dust to Dust.
Well, as far as I read the secret notes on that, we should be able to do it because it somehow makes a typical laboratory with labyrinths.
It is a laboratory, yes. We will be fine. And it has a mouse maze.
Yeah. So, I think we can handle this some way or the other.
I think you are right, Brian. But for now, I must return to the laboratory to get some work done.
Rightio then, Pinky.
Everyone have a good day. You have to say the magic words, Brian.
Yes, absolutely. So, don't get conquered by someone else, get conquered by me, and stay awesome.